Hi, thanks for joining me for this week's episode of Quick Business Tips. I'm Jennifer Swineford with Limitless Impact Agency, and today we are talking about the difference between having an audience and building a community. You might have hundreds or even thousands of followers on social media, and you can have thousands of subscribers to your email list, but do you really have a community? And what I mean when I say community, it's a group of people who really feel connected, not just to you, but to each other by way of your brand. Do the people that are following you on social media and subscribing to your email list, do they really feel like they belong to this group that is centered around your business and the programs that you provide? Because there are a lot of business out there that are focusing on numbers. They collect followers and views like they are gold stars. But today we're going to talk about a deeper and more meaningful goal, because this is a goal that is really going to bring money into your business. We are going to shift away from having an audience, which is nice, to creating that true sense of membership and building your very own unique community. Now, this distinction is important because an audience is a passive listener, but a community really engages. An audience is going to consume the stuff that you're putting out, and a community is going to contribute and even advocate for you. So when you build a real community, you are creating a deep sense of loyalty. Your members feel a belonging that goes far beyond just liking whatever product or service you're selling. They're also going to have a very strong sense of advocacy. They are going to become your very own team of marketers, naturally sharing the work that you do and defending your brand. They can provide you with invaluable feedback by offering honest insights because they are so invested in your success and the success of your business. And they also provide you resilience because your business is going to be less dependent on constantly chasing the new logarithms and trends, signing up for all the latest fad platforms, because with that core group of engaged supporters, you know where your people are and they are out there working for you. But building this type of membership vibe requires a little bit of a different approach than just broadcasting content and counting on likes and views. It starts deep inside you. You need to make a shift from being a broadcaster to a community builder. A broadcaster is someone who is constantly pushing out information. But when you see yourself as a community builder or a facilitator, you become someone who intentionally creates connection and fosters a sense of belonging among a group of like-minded people. So the first ingredient is you have to find a group of people that already have something in common. And a lot of times with businesses, you want to find a group of people that share the same problem and then be the person that can help them solve this problem. When you are a community weaver or a facilitator, it means that you value interaction over impressions and connections over clicks. You want to create a sense of belonging more than you want to create something that is going to go viral. And it means that you change how you see people. The people that are following you don't become simply potential new customers, but they become valued members of your business's extended family. Now, as you shift from seeing yourself as a broadcaster to seeing yourself as a facilitator, you need to also remember that this doesn't mean that you are never going to make offers or sell anything within your community. It simply means that the primary focus is building these real life relationships and creating genuine connection and building that trust first and foremost. Because when that foundation is solid and you come from a place of a servant's heart, you understand the needs of the people in your community, then you are perfectly positioned to make an offer that is relevant to them and one that will not only feel natural to you, but as a welcome gift to them. And that is how this shift from broadcaster to community builder works. You naturally start to make more money because this community that you've built, they know you, they like you, and they trust you. So how do you start creating this amazing community? The first is you engage with people where they are already spending their time and you do it on their terms. I see so many businesses that focus on responding to comments when people post them on their own post. And while that's important, it is only reactive. A true community building is when somebody is being proactive. It means showing genuine interest in the members of your community that you are trying to expand. So it means following someone who hasn't followed you first. It means actively consuming their content. Guys, you're going to have to spend time on social media outside of your DMs and outside of responding to your own comments. And it also means that you have to be the person to take the first step. You might have to comment on several of their posts, share their wins, and engage with their questions before they take any action on any of your own content. But, and this is super critical, you have to do this authentically. You cannot come at this from a transactional viewpoint, whether that's a like for a like or a follow for a follow. It feels fake and people sense it from a mile away. Personally, I like to dedicate about 30 minutes every day to one platform that I am really focused on. I intentionally curate my feed so that it is full of potential clients, current and past clients, colleagues, people whose insights I value, and potential referral partners. During the 30 minutes where I'm scrolling through my feed, I'm going to read what they are sharing. And I only comment on posts that I find helpful, challenging, or interesting. And when I comment, it's not, this is such a great post. I am commenting something meaningful, and I usually do it in a little bit of a sandwich. First, compliment, then add some of my own thoughts, and end with another compliment like, I can't wait to see your future posts. So I'm not commenting or liking everything that's showing up in my feed. But by showing up consistently and demonstrating a real interest in the people that are either in my community or the people that I would like in my community, it's signaling to them that I see you, I hear you, and I value your perspective. This is the foundation that we can start to build belonging on. So beyond individual interactions, strong communities also tend to have a shared culture, this feeling of us. And you can cultivate that two ways. One, you can actively ask for feedback and input by using polls or asking direct questions in your post or emails, like, what are you struggling with the most right now? Or what topic should I cover next? People start to feel like their opinions are going to shape the content or the direction of the newsletter, and they feel more invested, like they are real members. The second thing that you can do is you can listen for and adopt their language. And this is really important. It plays into building a community as well as marketing your products. When you pay close attention to the exact words and phrases your audience uses when they talk about their struggles, their goals, or even your industry and the solutions that you provide, and then you start to use that exact same verbiage in your content, that's going to create an instant connection with them. It lets them know that you get them and that you are willing to speak their language. And it allows your audience to kind of co-create the voice behind the community that you're building, rather than you just imposing your own jargon or brand language. And it makes people immediately feel understood and validated. So you might be thinking, does this mean I have to start my own private Facebook group or a circle community? Like, this sounds like a lot of work. And my answer is no. I believe that you can create this sense of membership even more effectively if you use the platforms that your audience is already on. Figure out, based on your target audience, what is the main social media platform where they are already spending your time. And you can also add email to that because we all know that we're all spending time there. Meeting people where they already are instead of forcing them to get on another platform that you prefer is a kind of gift that you're giving them. It's even could be an act of unreasonable hospitality. It respects their time, their existing habits, and it makes this connection so much easier for them. That sense of belonging comes from the quality of the interaction and that shared identity and the consistent value that you're going to provide to them, not the digital walls that are surrounding this group. So it doesn't have to be a private Facebook group, or private LinkedIn group, or a completely different platform, whether it's Mighty Networks or Circle or whatever. You can meet them where they are and talk about the struggles that they're already experiencing. So building community does not have to be about complex software or elaborate launch strategies. It's really about consistently showing up with a servant's heart. You prioritize connection over collecting views and likes. You focus on providing value, not just following the trends and figuring out the algorithms. You facilitate interaction not only with your own posts, but between members of the group when possible. And you have to be authentically interested in the people that you serve. By listening deeply and responding thoughtfully and meeting them where they are, doing all of these things consistently will help you move beyond just having an audience, and you can start building something far more powerful, more sustainable, and more fulfilling. So if you're ready to start building your very own community, it's not going to happen overnight. But here are some things that you can do this week. Dedicate 15 minutes a day, just 3 days a week, to pure, authentic engagement. Scroll through your feed and find the posts that you genuinely find interesting and helpful. Leave a thoughtful comment or ask a meaningful question. And don't expect anything in return. Just focus on showing up and showing interest. And if you want help developing a marketing strategy that not only builds leads, but also a loyal community, I would love to talk to you. You can book a free session at Limitless Impact Agency using the link in the show notes. I hope that you have enjoyed this journey from audience to community. And remember, the goal is not just about being heard, but about creating a space where other people are feeling seen, connected, and valued. Don't forget to subscribe to Quick Business Tips and share this with someone who you think would find it valuable. Until next time, keep connecting, keep serving, and building that community that is going to give you your very own limitless impact.